You know, I feel like in today's climate, there is a lot of questions around what being a man is and what it is to be a real man. I've been somebody like this, struggling, as I feel like a lot of young men are, with identity and what being a man means to them. And these are very serious topics, which is why I've decided to really weigh out unbiased whether eating ass is high or low testosterone. Eating ass has to be one thing that every man has thought of. Okay, whether you take the plunge or you let it sit in the back of your head, always wondering what if. And I feel like I want to break it down a little bit and see, really dive deep and see whether eating ass is high or low test. First, why it's high testosterone. Possible reasoning. Somebody who enjoys eating that forbidden spot doesn't scare easily. He's willing to take risks, right? He's willing to take risks because there is always the chance that things could go south. Probably confidence, right? They know what they want. They going for exactly the spot that they like. You could say that high test is a man that serves the community. And you could say that this may be serving his partner slash partners if you like to really go crazy with it. They don't care what the other person thinks. Now you might still care, but your care for that does not outweigh your actions. Strong stomach. This man never folds. Okay? Always ready to go. And also, fortune favors the bold. I'm going to be honest. That was ChatGPT's one right there. I don't know what ChatGPT was thinking of, but fortune favors the bold. Now, I want a few counter arguments to why eating that little starfish is low test. You are putting someone's pooping orifice to your face. Now that is kind of beta. You're putting one of the dirty, stinky spots that is used to excrete waste to your spot that is meant to absorb nutrients. Are you trying to say that you are lesser than someone? There is zero survival advantage to this. You know, you could say that the other hole is there's a hole, there's a goal. You're here to procreate, to spread your seed, which is very high test. But this one has nothing to do with that. You could argue, you know, as someone who is extremely confident and knows what they want, but you could also say that they are questionable at decision making. Why are you choosing the hole with no productivity? There is zero productivity. There's zero reasoning behind it other than you are sick in the head. There's a high chance that your friends will make fun of you. I don't remember writing this one down, but that is definitely a thing that will happen. I don't know if that's low test though, but again, going back to the zero survival advantage, somebody who enjoys partaking in this orifice destroying or orifice in eating, it could indicate a lack of self-preservation because there is no purpose to this move. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help your offspring. You could be letting down your bloodline. Now, one side here argues that this is fearless behavior, while the other side says that this is reckless, stupid, unproductive behavior. Now, one thing that I thought was very funny as I ran this question through ChatGPT to see what ChatGPT themselves would say, which I don't know who's programming this guy, but they're definitely a freak. It says, lions don't ask questions. Eagles don't ask questions. Testosterone doesn't negotiate. High testosterone is looking temptation directly in the face and saying, nah, I'm good. You know what's high testosterone? Having standards. So I think what it's trying to tell me is that this is retarded.